Good evening. You join us tonight at Anfield, where there's been an outpouring of grief for Liverpool forward Diogo Jota, who's died in a car crash in Spain. The 28-year-old Portuguese international was found alongside his brother after it's believed the car they were driving suffered a tyre blowout, sending them off the road and into the central reservation. The dad of three had only married his childhood sweetheart Ruth Cardoso just 11 days ago and was due back in Liverpool ahead of training for the new season next week. Well, since the news broke this morning, there's been a steady stream of fans coming here to Anfield, past the Liverpool flag lowered at half-mast outside the stadium before making their way to an impromptu shrine just behind me here outside the main stand, leaving flowers, balloons, scarves, messages of support for his family and also for his teammates. Tributes have also been flooding in from right across the world of football and beyond, as our sports correspondent David Chisnall now looks back at his career.
A picture of pure happiness. Diogo Jota's final post on social media showed him all smiles on his fairy tale wedding day just 10 days ago. It was the culmination to a summer of celebrations for the 28-year-old after lifting the Premier League trophy with Liverpool and being crowned Nations League champions with his country, Portugal. But those celebrations have turned to sadness after the father of three died in a car crash in the early hours of this morning in Spain, along with his younger brother Andre, who was also a professional footballer. Liverpool Football Club says it's devastated by the news, and all day tributes have been growing outside Anfield.
I've come down to pay my respects to Diogo. What a guy, what a guy. Such a fantastic fella. I've met him a couple of times, I've had a tattoo of him. He signed my arm and I got it tattooed. Thought I was mad. Want to send out my love to the family and the rest of the team as well.
He was brilliant. You knew when he was on, something was going to happen. He'd create a chance or put one away. He was loved. It's very, very bad news, this.
It's crazy. He's so young, just got married, 3 young kids. It's just barking mad. Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy.
Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner diverted from a previous engagement in the city to join Liverpool Metro Mayor Steve Rotherham in paying their own tributes.
Just seeing the outpouring across the whole of the city is, it's incredible. But our condolences are, and our thoughts today primarily are with his wife and his children.
It's absolute devastation because he's one of the fans' favourites. Football loves characters, doesn't it? And he was a real character, and so I think he'll be missed by the players here and massively missed by the fans.
Well, Jota joined Liverpool from Wolves for £41 million back in 2020. In his 5 years with the club, the forward became a fan's favourite, with his goals helping the team to win the Premier League and both the FA and League Cups. The man who brought him to Merseyside, Jurgen Klopp, today said, "I'm heartbroken to hear about the sad passing of Diogo and his brother Andre. Diogo was not only a fantastic player, but a great friend, a loving and caring husband and father." Jota's international teammate and former Manchester United player Cristiano Ronaldo wrote, "Doesn't make any sense. Just now we were together in the national team. Just now you were married. R.I.P. Diogo and Andre. We will all miss you." While further tributes have also come from outside of football, through Prince William and Sir Keir Starmer.
This is devastating news. There are millions of Liverpool fans, but also football fans and non-fans, who will also be shocked by this.
Diogo Jota described himself as a small guy who had a big dream of playing in the Premier League. While he achieved that dream, he was much more than just a footballer. He was a loving husband, a brother, a son and a father.
David Chisnall reporting there, and so many fans coming here today saying they're absolutely heartbroken. Well, as David alluded to, despite his young age, Jota had firmly cemented himself as a key member of the team here for the last 5 years. And earlier, Chris Hall spoke to Liverpool legend David Fairclough about his reaction and also how Diogo's teammates must be feeling.
David, obviously a really sad day for everybody involved in Liverpool Football Club, but what was your first reaction when you heard the news today?
Stunned, and I don't think there are words actually that do it justice. It was a moment that you think, very rare do you hear things like this, so beyond belief, to be honest with you, and I heard a lot of adjectives used today, but it is devastating news.
really, really heartwarming scenes here outside the ground, though, in terms of the reaction of the fans and all the tributes that they've been laying up there. It's quite a sight, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. But that's, you know, Liverpool fans have grown sort of not so much used to it, but at times like these or similar, they come out in their numbers, and we love football. Liverpool fans love their players, and you know, the world of Liverpool sort of really does come together on, you know, on these horrible occasions.
Tell me about Diogo Jota as a player. The fans here all clearly loved him. What was so special about him?
Well, I think, I mean, the fact that Jurgen Klopp wanted to add him to the squad on the back of winning the Premier League, I think, you know, speaks a lot about the quality initially that he had, but and it was one of those signings that maybe didn't take people's you know, grab people's attention straight away, but pretty soon, once he was on the football pitch, showed, you know, what a good goal scorer he was, and he became really loved.
This is going to be a really tough situation for the players and all the staff here, and for Arne Slot, who's going to have to manage this situation and look after some very frail people in there emotionally. Yeah,
very much so. I mean, the fans have taken it badly, but imagine how the players are feeling, his mates. I mean, it's a huge shock when you lose somebody as close as, you know, he was to the group. I mean, the players basically are brothers, and this will be an amazing thing to get over, and it will be a difficult thing to you know, to put sort of a little bit in, you know, put it towards the back of your mind, not out of your mind by a long stretch. It might be one of those things that it really inspires an extra effort next season. You know, players will be really heartbroken now. You know, I've heard one or two things already from some players that are close to him. It's a massive, it's heartbreaking without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, it is absolutely heartbreaking, and the crowds here continue to swell, as do the messages of support as people pause to read them and also reflect and remember. Well, that's it from Anfield for now. We'll be back at the end of the programme, where we'll be looking to speak to a lifelong Liverpool supporter about the influence Jota had on the team and also how he'll be remembered. For now, though, back to you, Rob.
Thank you, Katie. There'll also be more from Liverpool and the Women's Euros, where there'll be a minute's silence in the ITV National News at 6:30.